One of them might be overreacting to some parenting we received. You've heard it. You've thought it. I'm not going to have my child working all the time. I had to work so much, and I resented it, and I'm going to see to it my child doesn't have to work that much. And therefore, you swing from the pendulum of possibly having to work too much. I don't suppose that happened to most of us, but sometimes we think it did, and I suppose it could be possible. And then we swing clear over until the child does not learn work, does not know how to work, and feels really rather put upon if he has to work at all. So, there's so many other things. I'm going to see to it that my child has good clothes. I didn't have clothes, and very nice clothes, and when I went to school, I just felt terrible, and it hurt everything that I did at school. I didn't even do my classes that well. I was so ashamed, and it caused me so much embarrassment. And therefore, you go way over and see to it that your child has a designer outfit for every day of the month, a different one for every day of the month, and, of course, then cause them to even be looked down on and resented and cause jealousy because your child has too many clothes. My parents told me they'd give me an allowance, and then by the time it was the time for me to get an allowance, they'd always tell me what all I'd done wrong, and I didn't get any money. I'm going to see to it that my boy has a little money to jingle all the time. A boy needs some money to jingle in his pocket. And again, you've gone into that old trap, overreacting to some parenting that we felt that we received, even if you love your folks dearly. And even if you think they just did a pretty good job, at least you've come out to be able to be a decent citizen. There are still some things. You can always rev up in your mind something where you feel like your parents didn't do just quite right in some way. But if you overreact and swing completely the other way, you're going to do a bad thing also. And they'll be teaching, that child will be saying, I'm not going to do what my parent did. They put me in all these designer clothes, and all the rest of the kids hated me for it. Let your moderation be known unto all men.